already. How sweet of you. And Debbie Sue. Hey, friends. It's so nice of you all to be here. Let's see. Julie was here already earlier. Hey, Priscilla. How are you? Chicken X, Priscilla, Debbie Sue, and hopefully Julie will be back. Well, hey, friends. Can you see me and hear me all right? Am I good? It is so good to see you all. I'm going to wash dishes. I could have washed these dishes earlier today, but I was waiting on the spouse to get out of the house again. We dropped the band off at a competition. Hey, thank you, sweetie. We dropped the high school band off at a competition earlier today, and he's gone back to get them right now. So I've got the house to myself for a little while. I thought I had this water warmed up, but I don't. And I thought I'm going to wait till 8 to wash dishes. Hey, Spongy, how are you, sweetheart? And I'm also going to put in something I've never done before in the crock pot. I'm going to put in potato soup and have you make that with me. Of course, it won't be done till tomorrow, so we won't know if it's good. But tomorrow, when I try it, I will do a short or something and let you all know how it turned out. So, how's everybody's day been today? Spongy is tired. Hey! Kate and Rowan hiking happens. Is Dr. Ninja here too? Dr. Fire, Dr. Ninja Turtle. Oh my gosh. You all, if you want to see a big Christmas setup, like trains and a village galore, go over to Kay and Row Hiking Happens and look at their most recent post, because I asked for video when he told me about it, and I got pictures. So there are a lot, hey friends, there are a lot of great pictures of a great Christmas setup. And I have not showed that to Randy yet, but I just think I'm going to have to. And like I said, then maybe I can get him some addiction counseling for Christmas villages down at the senior center or something. They probably offer free addiction counseling for old people down at the senior center, I would bet. Hey, Miss M. Hey, M. How are you, darling? It's so good to see you. And if I don't greet you by name, it means that I did not see you. So please put another comment in the chat so that I can see you. Yes, you got to get over there, Debbie Sue. It is some setup. It is quite amazing, okay? He described it to me, but I was not prepared. It's big. Here comes the big racket. I'm going to dump all the silverware in. So how's everybody been doing today? Spongy, sleepy, and tired. You're doing good, Miss M. Hey, N.E. Victoria, Australia. Hello. Nice to see you. And Miss M, I'm glad you're doing well today. Susan. Oh, was that Susan? Now, let's see. That's not High Country Homestead with a different channel name, is it? Because I know Susan at High Country Homestead. Is that the same Susan? You're just tired, Miss M? Well, I don't have any reason to be tired because I did a lot of laying around today. But I'm always a little bit lazy. It's Susan. Hi, Susan. How are you? It is so good to have you. All right, now, if I forget to scoop the phone back and forth from wash to rinse, hopefully somebody put a comment up there. It's Susan. Well, I'm glad to have you. I'm going to be rinsing over here for just a minute. So my day was good. Got up at a decent time. Not too early, not too late. Randy offered to make breakfast, but I was just in the mood for half a bagel. And then I just kind of sat around for a long time, enjoying the morning. You know what we do, checking out YouTube videos, going on lives. I was on Low Carb Queens and 60 Plus and Sophie this morning. And then we went to drop the band off at the competition. And then Randy treated me to a wonderful seafood lunch in a town called Elizabethton at a seafood restaurant called the Mayflower. And it was divine, you all. And we both had enough left. Oh my gosh. I swear it was enough food for 3 people. So we both brought half of ours home and had the rest for, you probably say dinner, I say supper. Excuse me. And then I could have been doing laundry. I took my inhaler, but my cough's going to act up anyway. But I was watching a movie. It's an older movie called Dumpling. Awesome to see you again, too. Oh, that's all right, darling. Hey, Kathleen. How are you? There's a movie I've always wanted to watch called Dumpling about rather round young woman whose mother is perfectly trim and is in charge of the local beauty pageant. And then Dumpling, who's called that because she resembles a little short round dumpling, decides to enter it. But I've not finished it yet. The movie is called Dumpling. Has anybody seen Dumpling? Kathleen, I'm good. Kathleen, I'm washing dishes and I'm going to attempt to make potato soup. But it's going to be Crockpot potato soup, so if it's terrible, we won't know about it until 5 o'clock in the morning. Okay, let's see. Spongy says, I have an idea. Let me know when you see this. I gotta go get up to get something. I see it, Spongy. Oh, it's really good. And so far, I haven't heard any cussing. So far, it's a clean movie, which is really refreshing nowadays. Haven't seen any wild stuff or heard any cussing or anything so far, but it's not over yet. So I've been doing that and just piddling. Oh, I did get off my hiney at about 6 o'clock. Walked my dog, got my cardio in, and then got my strength training in. Because, as some of you already know, I've been inspired by 60 Plus and Sophie to walk and walk my dog. And then I've been inspired by Rhonda at Entreaty by Rhonda Hensley, or Entreaty with Rhonda Hensley. What is it, Debbie Sue? To work on my upper arms. So, I did do that. So, there was a lot of piddling, a lot of eating, and then some good stuff. I don't think my, sorry about that. Sorry I threw you for a second. Oh, my phone's not rolling up, y'all. Candy K All Day is here. Hey, Candy K All Day. And who else? Thank you, Debbie Sue. We already got tacky people on trying to do rude things. Yes, I will, Candy K. Oh, my gosh. Now, Candy K, do you know Rhonda at Entreaty with Rhonda Hensley? She is, Debbie Sue, is it 72 or 71? And she's gorgeous. And she has fabulous upper arms, Candy K. And I was watching her live one night, and I said, I want to get me some Rhonda arms. And I was piddling around for a long time with little 1-pound weights, but I hadn't even piddled with them lately. And Rhonda had heard a podcast that said higher weight with lower reps was better. Now, probably a lot of you already knew that, and I was probably just being too lazy to do. Hi, Kevin. How are you, darling? To do the higher weights. But she said when she started that, she has seen quite a significant difference. So, higher weights for me right now is just 5 pounds. But I think for biceps, I'm already ready to go up to 8 pounds. Because, you know, our biceps tend to be a lot stronger. So, next time I'm at Walmart or wherever, I'm going to get some 8-pound weights. I think Rhonda said she uses 10 pounds maybe. But for the triceps and a few others, I got to stick with the 3 pounds till I get stronger. But I think I can already tell some difference. Subham. Oh, hey, Subham. I remember you. Why won't my phone scroll all the way up? Sorry for whining. I'm just going to look at the chat here. Subham, how are you, darling? No, I don't want to do that sticker. It says answer a Q&A sticker, sunny or cloudy today. No, thank you. Renata. Hi, Renata. It's so nice to see you. I love that name, Renata. You sound like a soap opera star or a famous person. We're off to watch a movie. All right, darling. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, K Row at Hiking Happens. I appreciate that. So nice to see you. So, Candy K all day says, I do have one, 10 or 15 pound. Yep, Walmart. Okay. And Candy K, you probably already have YouTube channels that you watch. I started with one at Improved Health is the channel name. And it's for people my age, women of a particular age, plus 10, as we talk about sometimes. And it is beginners, and it is a 25-day program. You're supposed to do 5 days, then take the weekend off, do another 5 days, yada, yada. And it goes it's arms one day, legs the next, arms, legs, arms, legs, arms, legs. So far I like it. I am on finishing up week 2. Yeah, finishing up week 2. And it makes me feel good that I'm doing something and I'm trying. Let's see. Yes, it's really good. Improved Health is really good. Candy K all day. It might be too sedate for you. I don't know. But now she does have 3 levels. I got to go this way again. She has 3 levels. Gentle, which is like super, super, super beginner. And then beginner. And then intermediate. And I can already do the intermediate because it was made for seniors, you know. And probably seniors who haven't exercised in a while. So, I've been already walking a while and doing various things. So, for her channel, I'm intermediate. Now, for a non-senior channel, I'd probably be way beginner. But it's fun, and I like it. Forming healthy habits, you know it, you know it. So, enough about me. Let's see, Candy K all day. I was on your live this morning and heard a little bit. I didn't get to hear much because I didn't get to stay long. But I know you just got back from a cruise and you were talking about, I think, having oatmeal for breakfast. Is that what you decided to do? Oh, and Debbie Sue, Simply Debbie Sue. I listened to your story, your Southern story about the lantern in the window, and I loved that so much. If you like short stories by fabulous authors, check out my girlfriend, my sweetheart, my soul sister, Simply Debbie Sue, who's in the chat, and she creates Southern short stories, in addition to other things. And she has posted several of those. She's quite a creative writer. So let's see lives I've been on today. I started out with Low Carb Queen pretty early this morning. She was out walking. And I'm like, why aren't you in the kitchen? Actually, she did her walk and then she went on into the kitchen. But then after her walk, I watched Sophie and, 60 Plus and Sophie do their walk. I got there a little bit late. She had an interesting story about a incident at her house. So if you watch if you watch 60 Plus and Sophie, go check that out. Debbie Sue, I know you were there. And then I was on Candy K's. And then before I started this one, I was over at, hope I don't get it wrong. Spongy, if you're still there, help me. Grandma Teresa Moore, I believe. Spongy, am I right? Is that where we just were? There's 3 Teresas that I follow, and sometimes I get them confused. But Grandma, hey, Q, how you doing, darling? I was just talking about how you have inspired me. Mannish Sanwar, you want to marry me? Well, that's so sweet of you. I'm already married, darling. I've been married for probably longer than you've been alive, but it is always nice to know I have options. Thank you, Caesar Navarre. How are you? It's so good to see you. Candy K all day says Q, she's playing catch up. Well, our girlfriend Candy K's been cruising, so that's okay. And we are very glad you got away to cruise. Which Susan are you thinking? Tempeh X5, did you like school? No, I did not. Which is weird. I did not like school, and I would do anything I could to get out of it. When I was little, I just wanted to stay home and play with my dolls and play my records, and read my books. But the weird thing is I became a school counselor. So my mama said, I couldn't get you to go to school when you were little, and now that you're grown, I can't get you out of school. Because I got my Bachelor of Science when I turned 30. I'm a late bloomer. Then I went back 8 years later to work on my master's to become a school counselor. And then one of my besties, who was also a school counselor, said she was going to go back for her EDS, and she wanted me to go with her. And I'm like, are you crazy? I'm never going back to that place. But I couldn't stand her having an EDS without me, so then we went back together. So I'm not bragging, I'm just saying, yeah. Did not like school, but then it took me a long time to finally... Now I'm like, okay, that's enough. You've had enough school. So I stayed in it for a while. How about you? Did you like school when you were a kid? Hey, Little Texas. How's my friend Little Texas, who cooks meats in an air fryer? He does not smoke them. I made that mistake last time. Your wife's a headache and so much full of ego. Well, honey, I'm sorry. Buy her some flowers or something. Have a nice talk. Well, Sabaham, honey, I don't know you personally, so find someone, a family member or a neighbor that you can trust. Renata, sorry. What are you sorry for, Renata, honey? Well, man, honey. Oh, gosh. Manish, you don't even know me, sweetheart. You're probably just thinking I'd keep the dishes washed up at your house because I'm washing dishes, but I don't even keep them washed up at my house. I let them pile up so I can do a live, or so me and Kathleen can do lives together. Kathleen, when are we going to wash dishes again together? Kathleen and I washed dishes together once on my channel, and then this past Wednesday, we washed dishes together on her channel. So, Kathleen, I'm ready anytime to let mine pile up again so we can wash dishes again if you want to. Chicken Explorers, you didn't like school either? You know, I don't know that many kids. Well, as a school counselor, I just retired from a 21-year career as a school counselor. I did know a lot of little kids who loved school. Like kindergartners, almost, I'd say, kindergartners, y'all, probably 98%. Because they love their teachers and they love their friends. And, you know, they're just happy to get to come to school. And then some first graders still love school. And then from there on up, it's kind of dwindles. So, yeah. There's a lot of work and a lot of rules and a lot of expectations. I think most of us would rather just stay at home and play with our toys. And then when I was a teenager, now I did start liking school in 10th grade because there was a boy I liked. And, you know, I didn't ever get to look at him unless I was at school. His name was Steve. And he was pretty to look at. So, they didn't have to bribe me or threaten me to get me to go to school then. And I liked school 10th grade, 11th grade, and senior year. You know, most people do like senior year. But I didn't like it until 10th grade. And I did not like middle school. To me, middle school was difficult. Back over to the wash section. No, honey, I was an elementary school counselor. No, I was not a math teacher. Ugh. I was not actually a teacher at all, elementary school counselor. Chicken Explorer says, when you were in elementary, you would cry every day. Well, I used to throw up every day on the bus, cry and throw up. Actually, that was kindergarten. Back then, you didn't even have to go to kindergarten, and they let me drop out because I cried and threw up so much. Yeah, hated it. I would feel the bus going up the hill. Our school was at the top of a hill, and it would go over this one hump on the way up, and my stomach would go, yeah. It was pretty gross. So no, I was not a math teacher. Let's see, who have I missed? Susan, you were not a good scholar, nor was I. I wasn't a good scholar until I got to college. And again, I was a late bloomer. I didn't start college till I was 27 and got my first degree, as I said, at 30. I was a very good scholar in college, but I was paying for it myself, you know. And I was already married, so I was a real serious student. No partying, no living on campus, any of that. Jessica Terrio, hello. Jessica Terrio, no, I do not have Snap. No. Jessica Terrio, I know how to say that last name because I have a very good friend whose last name is Terrio. I bet most people call you Theriault, right? I have a very good friend with your same last name, and I don't have Snap. Subham is from Mauritius. 30-year-old boy. Well, honey, you can't marry me. I'm old enough to be your mother. Ugh. Adrian. Hello, Adrian. I hit that darn button again. Please, if I haven't greeted you in person, put your another comment in the chat. I don't mind being told I'm cute, sweetheart. As long as you're not talking dirty or being rude, I'm fine. You can ask to marry me. Of course, I can't marry you. And you don't want to marry an old granny lady anyway. But as long as you're not talking dirty or being rude, I'm just thrilled to death that you're here. And my friend Debbie, who is a ninja, will not time you out or send you to Block Island unless you're rude or nasty. But now, rude and nasty, you might not as well not even comment because she'll kick you out. She may look all sweet and innocent and southern sweet lady, but now she'll get you. She will get you. And as soon as she does her first live, I'm going to get all her trolls too. Send them to Block Island. Edward Elliott was timed out. Oh, that's too bad. He must have been inappropriate. To quote my former kindergarten student, shamey, shame on you. I'm sorry that you feel alone, sweetheart. Surely there's someone nearby that you can talk with. And Seventh Music thinks I'm a sweet lady. I am a sweet lady sometimes. Thank you. Now let's see. And if this is personal, you don't have to answer it. Does that mean you're a 7th grader and you're studying music? Or you teach 7th grade? Ew. I got a blister. You teach 7th grade music? Or it's none of my business. Grandma Teresa. Hi, Grandma Teresa. How are you, my friend? It is so nice to see you. It is Grandma Teresa. It is Susan here again. We are very glad to have Susan. When I washed dishes with Kathleen, we got several marriage proposals. We weren't sure whether I was being proposed to or whether she was, but we didn't mind. Like I said, as long as they weren't rude or dirty, we didn't mind. You know, Candy K all day, once you reach that status, a woman of a particular age, doesn't hurt my feelings a bit to get marriage proposals on YouTube, even though they're probably fake. All right, y'all, the dishes are done. Well, they're not dried, but I'm just going to let them dry tonight. Are y'all ready to see me make potato soup? Now, I have never, ever, ever made potato soup in a crock pot. Hold on, I got to put this scrubber away. My sweetheart is crazy about crock pot cooking. He says you can throw all the stuff in there together and turn it on and let it cook, which is often the case. Excuse me. I've never had crock pot potato soup, certainly never made it, and I found a recipe and I tweaked it. So we'll just see how it turns out. I'm going to bring my crock pot and put it right here, and then I'll show you the ingredients I'm putting in. Let me check on the channel first. You either, Grandma Teresa? Hola, amigo, Pro 907. How are you? Oh, yes. I'm going to put, tomorrow when I actually serve the potato soup, it'll be for Sunday lunch. I'm going to have shredded cheese, and I'm going to cook bacon and crumble it up. I think that's it. I should have picked up some green onions, but I didn't think of it because my little sweetheart loves green onions. I love potato soup too. Thank you, Pro907. You are so sweet. I appreciate that. Lately, I've been trying to leave my hair down when I wash dishes because it looks a little better. But I don't want to make potato soup with my hair down because, you know, ew, might get hair in it. Oh, that's not a nice channel name. Thank you, Debbie Sue. It does sound good. All right, let's take a look. Hopefully, I won't spill anything. If I do, yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so my crock pot. And hold on, I got to find my recipe. Okay, now, the original recipe comes from A Southern Soul, which I will go back and post that in my description. But I'm hatching it all up with my own variations, but still, I did use it to start with. Let me read you what she puts in hers. Let me read to you what she puts in hers. Okay, Yukon Gold potatoes, onion, chicken broth or veggie broth, garlic, milk, salt, and pepper. Okay, now I'm going to modify the heck out of it because, you know, I can do that. Seventh Music, you're from India and you've never tasted potato soup. Wow. Potato soup is a southern delicacy. I don't know. Do I have any northerners on here who like potato soup? Yukon Gold potatoes. Yeah, and Candy K all day. I'm not sure mine are Yukon Gold. It's just all the potatoes I had. I think they might be. But I'm going to put the recipe in the description. I didn't do it yet, but I'll go back and do it. Let's see. My favorite thing to cook, Pro907, and you're pretty kind. I'm so glad to hear that. My favorite thing to cook, takeout, really. Let me think, because if I don't tell you now, I won't remember. My favorite thing to cook, well, I like to cook chicken and dumplings because I'm good at it, and it makes my husband happy because that's one of his childhood favorites. I only like the dumpling part. I don't like chicken cooked that way, but it does make me very happy to cook those for him. It's because he's so sweet, and so I'll have to say chicken and dumplings, which is usually a southern delicacy as well. All right, hold on. I've had the potatoes. I already got them cut up, and they're in cold water, so let me drain them. When I was a kid, I don't remember how old, my mom sent me to the kitchen to cut up the potatoes for, I say supper, you may say dinner. I didn't know that you were supposed to put them in cold water or they would turn brown. So I peeled the potatoes, I cut the potatoes up, left them sitting on the counter. It took Mom like an hour or two to get back to the kitchen, and by the time she got back, they were totally black, which is not a good look for a potato. So, yeah. All right, so I've got this many potatoes. We're going to say they're Yukon Gold. I really don't know. All right, and yes, I scrubbed these really good and left the peeling on them because Randy likes that. I don't really, but I'm making this more for him. So, I don't know. This was, I think, 5 potatoes, 5 sort of small potatoes. I'm putting them in first. And then the recipe does not call for carrots or mushrooms, but I think carrots will make it pretty, and Randy loves mushrooms, so I'm adding that. So I think I've got probably about a cup or so of chopped up carrot. I hope it doesn't turn the potato soup orange, but if it does, that's okay. And I've got maybe a half a cup of sliced mushrooms because my sweetheart loves mushrooms. And I've got, I don't know, is that maybe, I should have a whole onion, but this one really needed to be used up. I think that's maybe 3/4 of a cup of onion. Some onion. Ooh, okay. All right, now, my sweetheart bought the ingredients. He bought a large chicken stock. I don't know if I'm going to need all this or not, but I'm going to pour in chicken stock until the ingredients are covered. show you the chicken stock? Somebody that's a cook, what's the difference between chicken stock and chicken... What's the other thing? Chicken stock and chicken bouillon? Or what's that other thing you can buy in this little carton? I always meant to look that up. You know what? I needed every bit of that. This is a bigger container than what I usually work with, but I needed every bit of that. And I may have to add some water. I'm not sure. I have to think about it. Okay. And then I'm going to use pepper because all Southerners like black pepper in their potato soup. Randy prefers just to season his after it's done, but I don't prefer that. I don't know how much that is. I'm going to say a pinch. I think it needs a little more. A pinch and a little more. Okay, and it calls for garlic. I don't have any garlic, and I haven't put any salt in there yet. Let me see. Anybody else? Oh, let me catch up on the chat first. I'm really sorry. Can you please change your lights to one color? I don't know what that means. You use whatever's on sale. Spaghetti bolognese is your favorite. Or chicken soup. Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Kevin, you love shrooms, honey. So do I. Diego. Hola, Diego. That is a big chicken stock, but it took every bit of it. And Miss M is still here. Candy K all day says stock is liquid bouillon is a paste or a cube. You add water to it to make the stock. Oh, okay. Well, I much prefer the stock. Miss M's too tired to think. That's okay. Priscilla, everybody. Patrick Schoonover is actually Priscilla. Hey, Austin. Chicken bouillon. Thank you for that. What do you do when I'm making potato soup, Priscilla? I'm not going to answer. Well, sure. I guess if you want to know. No, I'm not going to turn this into a religious chat. But Jay Beadle, I am a Christian, so of course I'm not in favor of Satanism. But I'm not going to turn this into a religious chat. That's for my personal beliefs. Priscilla, I'm making potato soup. Okay, so I have this. I don't know how to pronounce this. Badia or Badia. And it has... Where the dickens are those ingredients? Okay. It has dehydrated garlic, onion, salt, that nasty monosodium glutamate that's not very healthy, but it's in here. Spices, herbs, and a bunch of stuff I can't pronounce. So I'm going to use this as my seasoning. And I'm going to try real hard not to overdo it because Randy does not like his food too salty. Yes, I have measuring spoons. I just don't want to get them out. I'm putting that much in. And then if we want more, we can add it. Okay. So I'm going to put this in the pot. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'm in the electric part. I'm going to stir it all up. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'm coming. Cook time. Cook time, cook time. Okay. Sorry about that. Where'd you go? The directions said I could cook it on high for 6 hours or low for 8 hours. And you may be wondering why I'm making potato soup in a crock pot at 8:30, 9 at night. Because I know I'm going to be way too lazy to do it in the morning before church. Because we're church people, Sunday school people, 9:30, and preaching service people. And I don't like to get up early. So I'm going to cook it all night. And there's one more step I got to tell you about. And I'm going to set a timer to get up at 5 o'clock. That's actually 4:30. Probably going to set a timer to get up at 4 and check it. And and make sure it's not overcooked or something, okay? And then I'm just going to go back to bed. That's an odd thing to do, I know, but it just worked out for me that way. We decided we wanted potato soup tomorrow, and I just knew I didn't want to do that in the morning. Okay, now here's what I got to do in the morning. After the cooking time is up, I'm supposed to test my potatoes to ensure they are fork tender. I'm sure they will be. I could use an immersion blender, which I don't own. I could use an immersion blender to cream the potatoes, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to do that. If I'm a fan of chunky soup, then yes, I am. Leave some chunks. Okay, here's the last step that I'm going to do when I get up in the morning. Stir in the milk, taste the soup, adjust the seasoning as you see fit. After adding the milk, I'm going to change the setting on the crock pot to warm and allow it to heat through for about 15 minutes, okay? And then I'm going to let it cool. I'm going to, this is really odd, I know, probably put it in the fridge. And then when we get home from church, we will just scoop out individual servings. Yes, it's a very strange way to make potato soup, but it just worked out for me today. Well, let's see. It's way too dark to go out on the porch. I guess I'm going to go over to the table and sit. So if you'd like to come with me, and if you want to ask me any questions about the potato soup, you can. But you should remember I'm a retired school I'm a retired school counselor, not a cook, and I just made that recipe sort of up as I went from the original. Oops, hello. But if you want to ask me any questions, I will answer them. And I'm wearing my spicy apron, even though I'm not making a spicy food. Okay, let's see. Hello there, Austin. We're talking about wood stoves. Hey, Muji Khan, kisses to you too. Thank you. Thank you, Miss M. Miss M, it's so weird. I have had aprons my whole life. Hold on. And people gave me aprons when I got married, but I never used them. I just grew up in the generation when women who cooked were supposed to have aprons. But then when I started my YouTube channel and I started Dishwashing Diaries, I realized I needed aprons, so now I love aprons. This is my husband's. I just stole it. 2 others are his. I stole them. My sister's making me another one. And Carol, C-A-R-O-L, no E, at Whole Food Matters, has a business called Curvy Aprons, and she's making me 2 more. So I'm going to have lots of aprons. Is Mrs. G in the chat? Since the potato soup is on, I could have showed you a picture of how it looked in the pot, but I don't know how to turn my phone the other direction while I'm still live. Techie is not my thing. But tell you what I'm going to do. In the morning, I'm going to make a short and let you know how good it was or how bad it was. And I'll post it, okay? And connect it to this live. And anybody who's interested in my potato soup can watch the short to see how the soup turned out. And I'll be honest. If it's nasty, I'll tell you. If it's good, I'll be happy. Thank you, Austin. I love this apron, too. My sweetheart was at a sauce store. He likes barbecue sauces of different kinds. And I don't remember if he bought this. No. I think he got it, I don't know. He got it as a free gift or a friend gave it to him. I have no idea. But anyway, I stole it. You're about to do the same thing. What are you going to do? I missed that. Make a fire. Is that what you're going to do? It's a little icon that you click to switch the camera. Oh, the one that has an arrow going that way and an arrow going this way? Okay, well, let's go over there and give it a try. If I accidentally cut off the live due to my non-techiness, I'm sorry and thanks for coming. Let's go try that. And who gave me that wonderful information? Mrs. G, you're so smart. Okay, so we're going to go over here and try to look at my potato soup. Let me make sure it doesn't look gross or anything. It's kind of strange looking. Okay, so switch. Oh, G. There it is. Where's my spoon? I realize it looks more like vegetable soup, but it's got the potatoes, onions, carrots, mushrooms. You saw everything that went in it, lots of stuff. And it's going to cook till 4:30 in the morning. And I will get up, check it, do the last step, make the short, go back to bed. Miss G, thank you. I always wondered what that meant. Thank you, Mrs. G. Y'all, I'm so non-techie, I had no idea how to do that. I see people switching the phone around on their lives, and I was like, I wonder how they do that. Thank you, Mrs. G. Mrs. G is so smart. Yes, it worked. Hey, Muscle Car Lover 91, how are you? Woohoo! I know, I'm so excited. Mrs. G taught me a new thing. Thank you, Q. Q is 60 plus, and Sophie, I hope it's good because Randy's really looking forward to it. Really. He's, I shouldn't say he's obsessed with Crockpot cooking. He's not at all obsessed, but he has announced that we're going to be eating Crockpot food all week, which is fine. Potato soup, obviously, tomorrow, and we'll have enough for the next day because there's just 2 of us. Then he's declared that we're going to have beef stew, and he bought all the ingredients for that, so I just have to cook it. And then he declared one other Crockpot meal. Let me think. Well, pinto beans and cornbread. We actually call them soup beans here in my corner of Tennessee, but pinto beans. Yeah. So he's decided we're going to have Crockpot food all week, and that's fine with me. I'm going to be busy volunteering at my school where I worked for 21 years, helping at the book fair. I'm so excited to get to see all my babies. It is tasty, Caesar, but you should never try one of these because they're addictive. This is the famous blueberry Bing that I'm addicted to. Yes, it has caffeine. Yes, I'm drinking it at night, but I think my organs are pickled from it because it doesn't even faze me. It's so good. It's blueberry. But do yourself a favor and don't ever buy one. Mr. Noah. Simply Debbie Sue says, Paula, I think Muscle Car Lover is Mr. Noah. He says you can see his picture now. Oh, hi. Is that you, Noah? Hi, Noah. So that is you at work. Well, how sweet. I love that. And I like your channel name, Debbie Sue. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to scroll up in the chat to see what else I've missed. Debbie Sue's taking care of me. Do you know where Poland? Do you now know where is Poland? Well, yeah, I do. I can see your picture now. It's so exciting. Woohoo! And my friend Mrs. G, my bestie. I got so many besties. Let's see. Victoria, Australia, Mrs. G, favorite auntie. You did your second live last week. And you discovered that icon too. I think I remember you doing that in your live. Because I remember thinking, yeah, you did that because first you had your phone pointed out toward your property, right? And then you turned it so we could see you. And I thought, how did she do that? I could have looked it up, but I just kind of forgot. That's so cool. And Miss M is still here. How nice. If I haven't greeted you personally, please put another comment in the chat. Radley Holmes. Hello, Radley Holmes. How are you? Thank you. I'm very excited doing my live and finding the icon. Yes, I got it too. Thanks to my girl, Miss G, Mrs. G. And Tanhiros GF, hello. Serenity Martin, hello. Radley Holmes, that's a cool name. You switched yours several times today while you were on your live at the sports store. Well, of course you did. I saw you doing that. Because first we would see your beautiful face, then we would see the mister, then we would see all the ammunition, then we would see your beautiful face. I saw that. Serenity Martin, that's a cool name. Muscle Car Lover who is Noah says, this is for me. Oh, thank you. Please like and subscribe. Oh, aren't you sweet? And share the live stream. Thank you for watching. That is so sweet of you, Noah. I really appreciate that. That's okay, Susan. You got to go because you got to get some stuff done. Thanks for coming, and I hope your next live is soon because I want to be there. Oh, a message held in review. I have a feeling Debbie Sue's going to send that one to Block Island. She's probably tired. I'll get that one myself. Ew, that's disgusting. Nasty. Debbie Sue, did you see that? That was disgusting. What are you doing that for, you weird person? Oh, Raju, it's Raju. I know who you are. You're on my lives often. Hi, Raju. Are you on a different account, maybe? Debbie Sue, you remember Raju? He's always here. Thank you so much, Susan. I really appreciate that. Yes, stay warm. Next week for the next live, same day and time every fortnight. Fortnight. Does that mean week? Fortnight. I'm going to have to Google that. Raju, it's so nice to see you. And you're on a different account. So what's everybody's plans for tomorrow? I obviously am planning on going to church and having potato soup for lunch. The 2 teenagers we take to lunch or to church and lunch are not coming tomorrow. They have a function with their rest of their family. Mrs. G, church for you and out to eat, I hope. The mister's going to take you out to eat. Oh, bye. Mrs. G, where did you end up going out to eat today? I was hoping your stomach felt better so you could enjoy whatever the mister bought you. You have a classic car show to go to? That's going to be so much fun. I would enjoy that. Okay, Candy K all day is going to boil some eggs for a salad. That sounds good. I love boiled eggs in salad. Protein and delicious. 2. 2 what, Noah? 2 cars or 2 shows? Okay. Oh, has anybody watched, Dee and Doug Retired? I think most of you, you're talking about, you're taking your car to it. How wonderful, Noah. I think most of you are familiar with our friend Dee at Dee and Doug Retired, who has watched her make the pumpkin bread or pumpkin cake. Did she call it pumpkin cake? Anyway, it looks good. I want to try that. It was a little spot called Slim Chickens was the name of the little restaurant. Wonderful. Oh, thank you, 409 Darab. How wonderful. Fortnight means 2 weeks. I did not know that. That is a phrase that we never use here in the U.S. So thank you for that. So Slim Chickens. And I guess they have chickens at Slim Chickens, and you probably had chicken. When we went out for seafood today, I had shrimp and scallops, and it was so good. Oh, you know about Slim Chickens too, Raju? And Candy K all day says, I saw Slim Chickens. Is it tenders? And I'm betting potato wedges and coleslaw maybe. That's what I would like to have with my chicken. And Q at 60 plus and Sophie says church and back home to make customized football for a few local high school players. Oh, Q, that is wonderful. I love our local high school football team because most of them were my former students. That is so great. I love that. Oh, that's awesome, Noah. You definitely should take pictures of cars and post them on YouTube. Battery Acid 123. Hello. A football cake? Football cake. Did I say football cake? A pumpkin cake. D and Doug Retired made a pumpkin cake. I didn't say football cake, did I? I may have. You never know about me. But she made a pumpkin cake, and Q is going to make custom Oh, you're talking to Q. Make customized football for a few. I thought you meant you were going to make an actual customized football. Oh, gosh. Can you even do that? So you're talking about a cake? Q is making a custom football. Yes. Are you making a cake, Q, or are you making an actual custom football? Can you do that even? Wild P4X. Hello. How are you? I'm Paula. Nice to meet you. These are my friends. We've been washing dishes and making potato soup. It's not a cake. You are making a customized football. Well, that is very interesting. Are you going to take a football and paint it? Or, yeah, I want to see pictures of that. It's nice to meet you too, Wild P4X. Very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. I think after I chat with you fine people a few more minutes, then I'm going to finish watching that movie called Dumpling because it's really, really good. And I love movies about beauty pageants. Does anybody else like beauty pageant movies? Like, remember, what was that cool movie with Sandra Bullock? Miss Congeniality? I loved that movie. And there's a movie called Beautiful with, I can't remember the name of the lady that's in it. But anyway, it is so much fun. KGTV, hey, you're back. Nice to see you. Okay, here we go, Candy K all day. Q is going to put photos of a player on a football for about 10 senior players. Q, that is amazing. They're going to love that. George Michael. Hey, George Michael, you have a famous name. And let's see. Lil J painted a pumpkin with Sonic the Hedgehog on it. Oh, Lil J's so cute. That is going to be great, Sophie. Shoot. Sophie's the dog, Paula. Q, that is wonderful. Those boys, they'll keep that forever. It is so awesome. I love that. They're going to be thrilled. Okay, Noah, thank you for coming, and I hope you will post some pictures or video of the car show you're going to go to tomorrow and take your car. And thank you for coming. I really appreciate you, and I love your channel name. Okay, bye, Miss M, and you'll definitely be back. Thank you, M. You want me to call you M or Emily? You let me know, and I'm so glad you're here. You're going to post a pic of the pumpkin. Thank you, Mrs. G. Bye, Noah. And let's see, Dabhishavani. Dabhishavani. Is that a puppy dog? Hope you're not calling me a dog. Maybe you're calling me a fox. I have a dog. Dabhishavani. You never know with those little pictures and emojis. Well, thank you. I really love Emily and I really love M. I'll just go back and forth if it's okay with you because I love both of those names. That's right. I think he's sending me foxy emojis, Mrs. G. Mrs. G, has that young man been back? I can't remember his name, but we all were crazy about him and wanted to. Bye, Em. Love you, baby. I'll probably see you soon on Sally's morning, Sally sunrise thing. That young man that we all loved, he was young and he sent you a gift. And then he came up on your red carpet and we all fell in love with him. What was his? Hunter. Yes. Has Hunter been back on? I missed him last night. Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, that makes me sad because I loved him and I wanted him to be my other nephew. Maybe next time you're on, he'll be back and I can catch him. Q says, you did that last year for your godson and the seniors on his team. The school called you and asked if you'd do it this year. Q, that is really awesome. I just think that's so wonderful. I love people who do things for kids. And, you know, those boys are going to keep those probably forever. Yes, I am so sad. What was I doing last night? Oh, I helped set up at the book fair until 7, which is not very late, but we worked really hard from 3:30 to 7 p.m. setting up the book fair for the school, and I did most of my job sitting in the floor with my legs crossed. I was making posters, and yeah, let's just say it was hard to get up. I should not do that. I'm too old for that. And then when I got home, I flopped in the recliner. I think I fell asleep. I know I ate, and then I might have fallen asleep. So I'm sorry I missed that. What a memento. Yes, Candy K all day. Isn't that a memento? A wonderful memento. You got to talk to him. Debbie, Sue, and Mrs. G got to talk to our favorite. Yes, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. KGTV, it is so nice to have you. Let's see if I missed anybody. I'm going to be Judy Hopps from Zootopia. I'm going to be Judy Hopps from Zootopia. Are you talking about Halloween, honey? Did I miss a Halloween conversation? Let's start one. So are you telling me, KGTV, that you're going to be... sorry, that comment rattled me. That person? That sounds cool. Candy K all day took a cruise. It was supposed to be a one-time thing. Yeah, they'll get you forever. Oh, well, I love that. Let me go back and see. I have not watched Zootopia. Let's see. Abraham Rod says I'm a handsome stud, I think. Okay, thank you, I guess. Or maybe you're saying you're a handsome stud. I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. Yeah, Q, I think they've got you locked in for a long time, honey. I know it's a Disney movie, sweetheart. I've just never seen it. But I've seen little clips of it. I bet you're going to be super cute. You know, I have to come up with a costume this year because I'm going to, is anybody familiar with Trunk or Treat? I'm sure everybody's familiar with Trunk or Treat. My church is doing, oh, I love that cue. My church is doing a Trunk or Treat. And they asked me to come and set up, bring candy and set up, which I'm really looking forward to because I'm going to see tons of my former students. But the problem is when I left my school counseling job, I got rid of all of my dress-up stuff because I thought that phase of my life was over. I kind of forgot about Halloween stuff. So, but you know what? I'm just going to come up with something around the house. I don't know. I may wear an apron and carry a wooden spoon and go as a chef. I don't have a chef hat and I don't want to invest in one, but I'll come up with something. I used to make homemade costumes all the time when I was a teenager. Is anybody else going to dress up for Halloween or doing a Halloween thing? I got to go to the store and buy a whole bunch of candy. Randy suggested I buy small pieces of candy because there's going to be lots and lots of kids there. 2 churches side by side doing Trunk or Treat. I just hope it is not rainy. I don't mind cold, but I don't want it to be rainy. And you're going to help with Trunk or Treat. I love that. That'll be super fun. Oh, cute. Excuse me, I have hiccups now. I bet that was fun. I don't know how I can dress up the trunk of my car or decorate the trunk of my car, but I'll come up with something. I'll come up with something, and I'm looking forward to it. I've always loved Halloween. When we first got married, I used to beg Randy to go to Halloween parties all the time because I like to dance and dress up, but yeah, I don't really do that anymore. Thank you, Mrs. G. Yes, I really am happy about that. Really. And every single person who subscribes to me brings me great joy because I'm like, woohoo, thank you. Yes, I'm very excited. I'm far, far, far from watch hours. I think it's impossible to get enough for this year. But you know what? I'm going to make that a point to start working on next year. Because like Evie says, y'all know Evie, our good friend Evie, the few cents that I might get from my videos doesn't interest me that much, but I just want to feel successful on YouTube, you know, because Evie was talking about how only, what small percentage is it, somebody? Well, sure, Jolene Davidson, if you would like to sub, I would love to have you sub. That would be very kind of you. And Emma Murph for Life, hello, darling. What small percentage, is it 10% that ever get enough subscribers and watch hours to, I don't know, it's 10% for something. Anyway, I just like to feel successful. Karabatak, I do not speak that language. If you want me to respond, you'll have to speak in English, but you are welcome here, and I'm very glad to have you. Jolene Davison, I love that name. Thank you, Jolene. That's sweet of you to offer. And Jax Johnson said hi. Hello. Put spider webs in it with flashing lights. That is always a good idea. Always a good idea. Long form is the way to go to get the hours. I am, yeah. I finally started a list. Thank you, Jolene. I really appreciate that. My girl, Candy K, all day, finally convinced me to start doing long form because, you know, I have so much fun with shorts and I didn't care about monetization. And then I realized, well, maybe you don't care about the few cents you'll get, but you do enjoy doing well at things that you do. So, yeah. I just didn't really think about working on it when I first started. I was just having too much fun making videos, hanging out, and making friends. Because that's my main thing. I love all the friends I've made. Love it, love it, love it. One thing I've noticed, you know, when I first started, you want someone on your... Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, darling. That's a very nice compliment, and I appreciate that. When I first started on YouTube, and I don't know if this is an actual thing or if I've just, whatever. It seemed like long form was like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. And I thought, there's nothing I want to talk about for that long. And there's nobody that's going to watch it for that long, most likely. But now I've noticed people doing shorter long forms. Is that a thing? Or am I just clicking on the... Hold on, my dog wants out. Am I just clicking on the videos that... tend to be long form but shorter. Rambo, honey, I don't know why you want to go outside in the dark. But you do. So anyway, it seems to me like a lot of long form videos are not as long as they used to be. Has anybody else noticed that? Is that a trend? Oh, they're sweet. Many people do like me, and I appreciate that. Well, Jolene, honey, I don't have any way to receive a $100 donation. If you sent it to me, I would be grateful, but I don't have any way to receive it. I'm not monetized, so I don't have any kind of button where you can punch and give me that, but it's very sweet of you. Least is best, trending, you guess. Oh, you made a rhyme. Least is best, trending, I guess. You're very sweet. Hey, Beth Moore. Beth Moore. Isn't that the name of that Christian author? You have a famous name. Can you make me moderator? No, I cannot, Jandelle. Of course, I've never met you before. I heard my friend Mrs. G tell someone earlier who has to be moderator on her channel. She has to know you for a couple of months. So if you will come back a lot, I would love that. And eventually, eventually you can be my moderator. But I don't appoint people I just met as moderators because I'm not crazy. Because I don't know you. Luigi says, Peanut Butter Mario is here. Woohoo! But thank you for asking, Jandelle. I hope you'll come back another time. And let's see. I think I've greeted everyone. Mrs. G, you must be getting very close to your watch hours for full monetization. I hope that's okay to say. Telling your personal business on my channel. But I know you must be super close. Well, Shondell, you're not crazy. I might be a little. Shondell, I love plant versus brain rot. Oh, yeah, what is that, a TV show or something? Yes, I was listening to you, darling. I listen to you a lot. I can't make all your lives, but I am there for a lot of your lives, and I do listen. To get donations, I need to post 500 videos and 3 videos a week and 2 watch hours or 2K. Lord, I must have posted. How many videos have I posted? I saw one lady today, and I'm going to sound jealous. I am a tad jealous, but I'm also happy for her. I can't remember her name. I cannot remember her name. Excuse my grammar. But she had only made, let's see, she had made 38 videos, That can't be right, can it? Anyway, she had made what seemed to me like a very small number of videos and was already monetized. Well, thank you. Somebody says, congratulations, I've reached menopause. Well, you know what, baby? It's better than being dead, so I'll take your congratulations. The milk, okay. The milk have some cheese. I don't know what you're talking about, baby. Oh, I reached menopause. Thank you, Jolene. Jolene says, everyone tap the screen. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about. You did make my day. Is it Kiyomi? Hello. I don't know what those letters mean. I hope it's nothing dirty. I'm going to wave to you. Mario is creeping you out. I'm so sorry, honey. Oh, I think you're being rude. If you continue, there you go. See, you're rude to me, and my friend Debbie Sue is going to kick your butt out of the live. Thank you, Debbie Sue. Hi, Peter. I don't know why people think they can get away with being rude when Simply Debbie Sue is in the house, because she is a ninja. Yeah. I will, Kayomi. Thank you, darling. I sure will. I sure will. What am I doing tonight? I just got finished washing dishes and making potato soup. Now I'm going to watch a movie. Melinda's Simple Blessing. Candy K all day is peeling your eggs for salad. And Jondell is being attacked by Mario. Yes, you're getting close. You know you have my support. You need 400 more. Honey, you're going to get that so fast. You have done so well. I hope it's okay to say, you know, I'm happy for you, but as one of your besties, I'm also very proud of you. Because it wasn't all that long when you were like, oh, I need subscribers. Oh, nobody's watching my videos. I'm totally paraphrasing. And now look at you. Now look at you. You are amazing. Hi, Joa Brawl Stars. Nice to see you. And hi, Alan Keene. Hi. Please help send the ninja. Simply Debbie Sue, Jondell videos and rants. I need you to come over to, is that a he or she? And help him fight off Luigi. I love you too. I'm happy for you and proud of you. All right, friends. I have held you captive long enough. I want to send you a heart. Hopefully my phone won't fall down. Thank you. I love you. Thank you for spending part of your Saturday evening with me. I am very grateful. If you liked and subbed, I really appreciate it. And I will be setting my alarm for 4:30 tomorrow, right as soon as we hang up, to get up, finish off the soup with the milk, taste the soup, do a short, and I promise I will be honest. If it sucks, I'll tell you it sucks. If it's delicious, I'll tell you it's delicious. If it's I'll tell you it's okay? I'll just let you know. Thank you for coming. I love everybody, and thank you so much. All right, I think I'm going to be live again tomorrow if anyone's interested. Probably 3. I guess I'll go live at 3 tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow. If anybody's interested, I would love to have you. All right, thanks. Bye-bye. Love you all. Thank you.